Is it the light tree from last episode? Something has happened since then. The nest. The father. Something moves. Oops, not right one. Something moves in the nest. A young night fury. It had hatched a few days ago. It's a young female who we will call Nightwing. She then wanders over. She can glide but not fully fly. She doesn't go any further pop than this rock. Her parents still haven't explored this area yet. They only let her in areas that they know are safe. She was about to cross the border. She managed to cross the border, but her dad, as soon as she crossed it, her dad came and swooped her up and brought her back to the nest. He's really happy with her about this. She's very curious about this one spot. The ledge. She's always wanted to go up there. She's seen her parents fly up there quite a few times and just landed there and basically perched there like a bird. She then notices an area further down where she may be able to jump or to glide up. She did it. She then followed the plank along to where her parents normally sit. They were both surprised when they saw her up there, because she's never gone up there. No more without them fly up. Not long after they got up there, they heard a noise. They looked down. Well, quickly flew down to make sure it wasn't a threat. But they found something they've never seen before. A baby monstrous nightmare. It seemed much older than the daughter, but it seemed alone, and it looks like it hadn't been around any other monstrous nightmares for ages. It seemed to have an interest for Nightwing. Nightwing wasn't too sure about it. She'd never seen a different type of dragon, apart from a Night Fury or a Light Fury. It definitely wasn't interested in attacking her. It was more interested in staying in the area. It seemed to think it was safer here than down there, where it just fell. It then found the nest and started, unfortunately, eating some of the eggs. Afterwards, there was only 2 left. The parents knew it had been down in the nest and attacked when it came up with what they had. It flew up with what they had used to cover up the nest. They were then slowly nudging it off to try and, well, unfortunately kill it. And dragons don't normally act like this, but on this island, they have to resort to this behaviour. He'd been injured from that fall, but luckily it wasn't his wings. It was his back legs. He'd broken them badly. The mother then flew down to the nest to see how many eggs were there. Unfortunately, just 2. Oopsie. She grabbed the vines once more, covered them up. She covered it up with extra covering this time though, to hide the scent of yolk and stuff like that. And we flew back up. Nightwing was still curious about her area. She wanted to explore more, farther than her parents had been, and farther than they would ever go. She took off. Well, she didn't take off, but she jumped back up onto her ledge. She wanted to figure out how to fly. She jumped. Her instincts took over. She was flying for the first time ever. She figured out that she had a mixture of her parents' abilities. Against the wall. But she could also charge up herself like her dad. She was back quite fast, basically a combination of both speeds, so basically the fastest Night Fury on Earth. She then went to a place we've recognised. Her instincts knew that this is where her parents first saw each other. First, when her dad had first found his first mate. She wasn't actually a Night Fury, Nightwing. She was a Nightlight, which is the combination of a Night Fury and a Light Fury. A very rare dragon. And this has only happened once before, years ago, when there was many Night Furies. Her parents were shocked to see how well she flew, faster than them. I may add. They were just amazed. Some time had passed, and Nightwing has started to form a bond with this monstrous nightmare, who we will call Flame. They are both females. Flame appears to actually be the offspring of Hookfang. Both of the parents have suspicions that she's either lost. That she's either lost from Hookfang, or the unfortunate has happened, and that maybe Hookfang was attacked and unfortunately killed. But it's very unlikely, since monstrous nightmares are quite dangerous species of dragons. It was getting darker now and colder. The dragons knew they would have to move somewhere, or at least go underneath the shelter for warmth. But the dad didn't really want to go underneath the shelter. since he was scared to go in there because he doesn't know what could be living down there. For all he knows, there could be a Titan wing down there somewhere. Titan wings are quite dangerous. Of course, there'd be an Alpha down there. And Alphas are even more dangerous. Especially Alpha Stonecutters. He decided it's time to move. A bunch of them flew over to areas. Nightwing and Toothless went first to move over what appeared to be quite a warmer area. Maybe a desert or something. It's hard to tell. Deserts aren't always sandy because I'm definitely a desert. Although it's really cold. Deserts can be anything. Along to like big open spaces with basically nothingness but apart from sand or anything really. A big field could be a huge field that went out on forever would be counted as a desert. They've now flown over to their new home, which isn't really much of a home really, but their old home, which is over there, was more of a home. But this place is safer, much safer. It's warmer, but not much. The two young ones were getting hungry, but food wasn't much here. Toothless knew he had made a big mistake moving here. Although it's warmer, there's less food. Although there's like mice and stuff where they used to live, and much more food. But there's still a chance. Believe it or not, there's a river with fish in it. You grabbed a few, brought them back over to Nightwing. You dropped them for her. Right, anyway. Mind the noise in the background and the weird brush. You do know it's not grass, it's moss. Anyways. They knew they would have to find a different place somewhere. It was getting really cold for them. They then remembered they had accidentally left the eggs behind. They knew that was definitely a sign they had to go. They quickly darted over in twos. Toothless and Nightwing went first. And then Flame and the Light Fury, who we just forgot to name, she will name her Luna, flew over as well, following them. Flame was basically now a part of the family since she had nowhere else to go. To be continued.